Ciao bellas, benvenuta a Sophia Sunday and Milano. As I was feeling into today, it was really about the signs. Hi, Kristen. It was about the signs today. As I was walking, I saw Mariposa. Ciao, Mia. I saw Mariposa as I was walking today, which is butterfly. And then I went and joined my friend for lunch, and in her room, there's butterflies everywhere. And then I returned to my apartment, and there's a butterfly as well. So as I felt into this energy of the butterfly, it's an interesting process. So the caterpillar goes into its cocoon to transform, and it's actually a really destructive process. It actually has to liquefy within the cocoon and then reform. Thank you. It reforms and emerges as this amazing, beautiful butterfly that can travel millions of miles. Ciao, Manny. So when you feel into your transformation, sometimes it looks really messy. Sometimes it looks really destructive. Sometimes it looks really beautiful. Yet, while you're going through this alchemizing process, it always leads you to beauty. So that's what today's activation is going to be about, is about the destruction process, so that you can become that Mariposa, that beautiful butterfly that is ready to soar, that's ready to fly. So let's close our eyes and really feel your feet on the ground. You really want to make that connection to the earth, as if kind of the earth has a magnet to your feet and it's drawing them deeper and deeper, almost as if you could melt into the earth. Really feeling that grounding. And then just start to take deep breaths, allow them to roll from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just kind of a very sensual rolling through your body. And then through your feet and into the earth. And then allow the earth to reverberate that back up to you. So she takes that rolling energy and sends it back up to you. And as that energy rolls to you, rolls through you, included within the energy is now nutrients and vibrations and frequencies that your body requires from the earth. You don't need to particularly know logically what they are. Just be willing to receive. And as that energy rolls up and rolls to the top of your head, allow that rolling energy to continue up and out of the crown of your head, and to continue up and up and up, vibrating up through the layers of the cosmos, the sky, the stars, the galaxies, continuing on up. You can feel the different layers, see the colors. And then it starts to vibrate and reverberate down towards you again. And as it circulates to you, it's picking up energy, cosmic divine energy. You're receiving starlight and gifts from galaxies of pure light, pure love from the divine. And that goes through every cell of your body. So you have these waves going through your body. To me, they look kind of like the DNA spiral. They're spiraling and rolling through every molecule, through every inch of your body. And actually gift yourself the awareness to feel it. So often we are in a rush. We maybe do a superficial look. But when you go so still, you can feel the energy. Part of my gift on this earth is to receive and to transmit codes from different vortex energies around the world. Italy is a special place for me. The first place I ever went to in Italy was Venice, and I received and transmitted codes. And as I've been here in Milan, I've been collecting the codes and transmitting those to the land. And now I want to actually activate those in my hands, that energy and the codes that I've been receiving from this land here. And I want to actually send them to you, to gift them to you. So pulling all that energy up from the land of Milan, of Italy, such a deep history and a deep sensuality that vibrates through the land. And it's vibrating through me and it's being sent to you. And really open your cells. You have 75 trillion or so cells that can receive this energy. So open them up as if they're windows and allow them to soak it in. Each of them sipping this energy, bathing in it, absorbing, playing, delighting, laughing. Feeling that energy pass to you. The codes of the land. And if there's any particular codes that I can transmit for you, I ask that they be transmitted as well. I feel a rumbling of the earth underneath me as if it's kind of meeting that energy. And it's rolling upwards. And it's starting to come through our feet. And this time it's the really deep, vibrant, nutrient-rich Shakti energy of the earth. So the earth's sexual creative energy. And allowing that to flood through your feet. And allow that to go up your legs. And to really circulate in your womb space. It does not matter if you're a man or a woman. This is your seat of power, of sexuality, of creativity, of the expression of who you are. So allow the Earth Shakti energy to mix with your own, to awaken and enliven. And as that's being activated, the DNA of your divinity wants to be activated there. So this is actually the DNA that literally is around your carbon DNA or your human DNA. It's always been there. literally housed around and has just been waiting to be called upon, to be asked, to be invited, and allowing that to be activated. Your power, your creative ability, your sensuality, your ability to receive, your ability to conceive, whether it's a child or an idea or a business or your purpose or a better relationship with your body or a more turned on relationship with life and your lover. Whatever it is, allow it to turn on to an even higher degree. You're inviting more of your spiritual authenticity to come online so that your operating system is more of your original blueprint, the one we've forgotten, the one we're here to remember, where anything is possible, where you can create absolutely everything. And the power within you can create universes and galaxies. And that's what we're here to do, is to create your own. So now that this energy has really circulated through your womb, your desires are also housed there. So allow that energy to continue up. It's flooding through your body. Allow some of it to go down and flood through your legs and on into the earth. So you actually have grounded desires, grounded sensuality, grounded power. And the rest continues up through activating your spine, which is the connection to your major chakra, which is considered the tree of life, or your perfect intuitive connection. It's also physically how you stand in the world, your backbone. So activating this DNA as the sensual power that's desire filled and fueled rolls through your body. And the DNA is lighting up all the way up and down your spine. We're actually also activating the spinal fluid. It's kind of a feeling of dryness. So we're actually activating more liquidity, more porosity, so it can flow even more beautifully, more gracefully. And that energy is still flowing through your body, and allow it to now rest in your heart. Your love, how you send out into the world. It's actually how you penetrate the world. So allowing that to circulate and to gather with the love that you are. And as if your heart could be a bowl, and as if you turn it upside down and allow that to flood through your entire body. Again, it's mixing with that energy. We're activating the DNA there. Allowing your expression of love and how you penetrate the world to be elevated. We all have different ways of feeling energy. Some of us can feel the things that are happening, and some of us cannot. Or some it's just like, I think it's happening, but I'm not sure. Just know that when you ask you receive. So even if you don't feel it, or even if you're not sure, you are receiving this just by saying yes. Just by showing up in this space, gifting yourself this time, allowing this sacred activation to be just for you. What a gift to yourself. Because the person you are in this very moment is not the person who started this activation several minutes ago. And that means that what now transpires in your reality and in your future has now been changed, has been elevated and upgraded, and will now appear through spiritual eyes, even if we don't physically see it, in a higher state. And all this energy is flooding through your body. And I really want to activate your mind. The mind is always in such a protective state, and it really wants you to feel good. It really wants you to feel safe. So as if there was magnets from the earth all the way up, and it's drawing up all of this energy, it's attracting all of this energy, and it's just sending it into your brain, flooding it with serotonin and oxytocin and the feeling of safety and joy, and this is the way it's supposed to be. A feeling of that expansiveness. As if you shifted your entire mindset into the more expansive one and left the logical on the table. And activating DNA there to integrate that energy. Literally creating neural synapses and pathways that are feeling this, that you can return to. And let's actually tap on the heart 3 times. So you're creating a kind of touch point, so that if you want to return to this feeling, you can tap on your heart 3 times and activate that within you. Because it's always been within you. And it's wanting to show itself to you, and it's wanting to show itself in your reality. The way it was always supposed to be. And if there's any final vibrations or frequencies, energies, nutrients, absolutely anything that your body requires, each and every cell already knows. So just allow that. Just say yes, knowing that you don't need to know what you're receiving, but know that you are receiving and that it is perfect to do so. And gently closing your wide open cells that have been receiving all this delicious, satiating energy. And as if you're standing underneath a waterfall, just allow a rush of Holy Spirit to flood over you. The breath of Spirit, the activating force of God, rushing through you, around you. And once again, feeling your feet on the ground to come back into spatial awareness. And let's take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe through the womb, swirl that up your spine, and breathe out of your heart. Activating that and breathing it into your reality. So let's take 3 of those breaths. As they breathe out of your heart, they're creating a spiral, which is the movement of creation of the Sophia Christ consciousness. And again. And one of the greatest representations of the Sophia energy is a rose. So as if I could take a rose from my heart and send it to yours in gratitude for you showing up here with me, showing up for yourself, and sending you my love and gratitude, and sending that to you now. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Ciao, Teresa and Pasqualina, Laura, Godfrey, Esther, and all the rest who joined and all the rest who will see this at a later time. I want to thank you for joining me here in Milan for the Sophia Sunday activations. We have these every Sunday at 7:11 p.m. my time, which is Italy. And for those in the Pacific, it's 10:11 a.m. And for those on Eastern, it's 1:11 p.m. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next Sunday. Ciao.